So Jace chopped up the small onions that we had. These are all grown in our garden last year. And since they're smaller, they're kind of a pain to cook with. They're not bad actually when you need a little bit of onion, but they're not very big. So we thought the best way to use these would actually to be freeze drying. So you can see they're almost like styrofoam. It's a really weird texture. Kind of crumbles here. So I'm going to use our little KitchenAid blender here. This may be a little loud, but you just push down on here, and I'm going to see if I can make some onion powder. Wow. It smells really good actually, and I don't even really like onions that much, although this year I've been liking them a lot more. It's almost like Parmesan. It's really weird. It's pretty impressive. That's going to be really fun to have our own. So I'm going to continue to blend, and let's see how much I can make. Making some pretty good progress. Goes pretty quick. Filled most of a pint jar. Old label. We have 2 or 3 more batches. All right, so 4 trays. It's about 2 pints worth of onion powder. We might turn some of this into an onion salt as well. I don't know if I blended it too fine or not. I'm going to grab the other one, the store-bought, so you can see the difference. So this is the store-bought. It's much darker, which is interesting. They both seem to clump a little bit. This one almost seems greenier. than the texture I have. This is more like a sand, a very small sand, and this is like really fine powder almost versus a grain of sands. But I have a feeling this will taste a whole lot better. So pretty excited about it, and glad to have our freeze dryer back working. We did have the error that everyone else got. And we know a few other people who also got the freeze dryers recently who also had errors. A couple of them have fixed, one hasn't yet, so hopefully others will have some success too. We've only had our freeze dryer since October, I think. So, and it is early January now, and it was broken since Thanksgiving. This is the second run. We actually did do, I'll show you here, cayenne peppers. Look at this color. Isn't that amazing? Cayenne pepper powder. And it's definitely clumped again. And then it comes back apart, which is most herbs and spices in a spice rack do that. So that's been interesting to try to figure out, is this the great grinder for spices, or do we want to get a different one? Well, there is our onion powder, and we have some jars that we will reuse, spice jars, and fill some of those up, and then I might put some of the vacuum seal, some of this in the vacuum seal bags with the moisture, just to keep it for longer. But yeah, pretty excited. I will let you guys know how it tastes.